You know, I'm a little slow, didn't do good in math, okay? But it seems to me, by looking at the big numbers versus the small ones, that you get more exposure. You're getting more views when you do videos based off of Catfish. Hey guys, what's going on today? It's your girl Nesha, and I'm back with another video. So y'all, let's talk about this whole Ayissha Morgan and Nev from Catfish situation. Honestly, we're gonna react to her video because people are saying that she's lying, and even he is denying the accusations. As you know, I watched this young lady's very first video. I'm gonna go ahead and say this before I get started. But I watched this young lady's very first video that she posted, and she said a lot. You know, she reiterates time and time again that she is, she has low self-esteem, and so it's hard for her to take compliments and stuff like that. So, I believe in the accusations. She's saying that he consistently complimented her. So it's like, okay, but he complimented you and you already insecure and don't know how to take it, so maybe you felt away and that made you feel uncomfortable. Okay, so now what's going on is that MTV has taken down Catfish until the allegations are cleared. Now you're messing with somebody's money based off of the fact that you were uncomfortable with a compliment or whatever it was. I'm getting ready to watch it because it says the truth about the show part 1, and then there's a part 2. I'm going to do the part 1 video and then I'll go ahead and do the part 2. So we're going to get into it. Before I get started, don't forget to like this video if you like it. Comment down below. I am active down there. Also, subscribe if you are new here with the bell so that you're notified every time that I release. So guys, let's get into the video, all right? Let's see what she says. She says this is the truth, so we'll see. I love her intro, it's cute. I just wish I could do my makeup like that, y'all.
So many different opinions in my ear, and I felt like I was being like tugged. I wanted to really figure out what I wanted to do and how I wanted to approach the situation before I put the video out. So that's why it's been taking me so long to upload the video. For those of you who know which video I'm talking about, I decided to change the name. I decided to just put in the title the truth. Disclaimer, obviously there has to be a disclaimer, especially with a video like this. My intentions of this video, with the show still being on the air and so many girls still doing the show, I would feel like a jackass if something happened and I hadn't said anything. I think about it every day if something has happened in the past 3 years that I didn't say anything. And I realized, I mean, I don't want to think like that. I want to hope that I was the only person that this experience happened to, but I just want to, you know, let it be known that my sole purpose for this video, to bring awareness and also for my peace of mind. I was going to take this video to the grave, and I realized that I can't do it for my sanity. I fell into the worst possible depression after this happened. I find myself every so often slipping back into it, and I realized that I'm never going to get my closure or be able to move on unless...
Can we just get to the damn video? These are serious accusations. I need you to hurry up and get to the damn video, okay? I'm gonna have to skip.
Put what happened out there. I don't want any money. I don't want anything from these people. I'm well off. I own a business. My bank account's looking good, so I definitely don't need any money. That's definitely like not even a thought. Like I would never put a situation like this out there for money. This is a
She's taking too long.
I would never lie about anything.
Okay, let's skip.
Like, compliment me up the ass if you want. That didn't bother me. It was the excessiveness that bothered me. On every break from filming, every time they said cut, you're like, oh, well, when can I take you on a date? Mind you, this is like 20 minutes in to us meeting for the very first time. I was in such an uncomfortable So if you see me keep looking off to the side, I'm looking at myself. Well, I'm like, it's the mirror. I keep looking up.
For one, she said in the beginning of this video that she's gone through this video. She recorded or she redid this video about 3 or whatever times. And she still did not, after going over the video all this time, she still is taking free. We're 4 minutes in and she still has not gotten to the meat and potatoes of the video. Okay, so I get that she's saying that she's nervous or whatever, but these again are serious accusations. I need you to stop prolonging this. And honestly, when it comes to stuff like this, though, I just want to go ahead and put this in there. When it comes to accusations like this, yes, we must take them seriously. If a man is making us feel any sort of way, we have to take it seriously. We have to act on it as, actually, I believe in different states, there's a different statute of limitations or whatever, but honestly, I feel like when it happens, you need to go and talk to someone. I don't care who it is. You need to go talk to someone so that way it doesn't look like you're reaching. Because now, 2 years later, you're going and y'all, I know the whole Bill Cosby situation and everything, but it's just like, it happened 2 or 3 years ago. And I'm not discounting that it happened. All I'm saying is, it happened, and now you get on YouTube and you're doing a story time about it happening. Just handle things differently. Sophia.
To make sure it's not a fucking ghost. So that's why I'm gonna keep like looking off to the side because I'm creeping myself out. Anyways, it got to the point to where John was like, dude, you need to chill. Like, you keep asking this girl when you can take her on a date. Like, chill. Like, it's not that serious. If you look on the episode, you can see him like at the edge of the couch, like as far as you could go on the couch, because I was so uncomfortable because he kept scooting closer and closer to me.
Now they did look close on the couch.
So it's like longer. So I think it was like an hour or 30 minutes or something like that. We're all sitting there and he goes, what hotel do they have you at? And I was just like, oh, like they have me at the Marriott. And he was just like, oh, like I'm at that hotel too. What room are you in? And I was just like, oh, I'm somewhere on the 3rd floor. And he was just like, oh, okay, well, maybe we could go to the jacuzzi later. And I was just like, this guy, like, doesn't know when to quit. But at this point, I just saw him as just a thirsty guy, and it was just funny. Like, I was, I wasn't like, ooh, I hate this guy. Like, ugh, like, no, it wasn't like that at all. Like, I still thought he was a cool guy at this point. Like, we were getting to know each other, and I was getting to know the whole team because I had no idea it would be that many people. Like, I don't know why I thought it would just be like Jack, John, and then like a camera person. But it's a lot that goes into it. There's so many, production assistants, producers, the executive producer. There are so many people that are with you. So it's like it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So I was just trying to get to know everybody. Fast forward, when we had to fly to Houston. So we get to the airport and these people, they do this all the time. They fly all the time. So they're with each other all the time. So they have their set people that they kick it with at the airport. And, they go off and do whatever. And some people just stick their headphones in. Like, they get used to this routine. I had never been on a plane before, let alone an airport. So I was like a chicken with my head cut off. But luckily, I don't know about luckily anymore, but Jack was like, hey, I'll stick with you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, should have known, right? So this is when things get up really, past that line. You have a border, There's a border to where, okay, you're just being thirsty and then you're being really, perverted. You know what I'm saying? And so we're at the airport and we're sitting there and I was like, I knew he was going to get to, he was going to end up picking up the conversation from when he was trying to get to the previous day. It's my wife here. Oh, it's my dog. Out of the blue, he goes, so I don't think you're a lesbian. I was like, oh, and why do you feel that way? And he was just like, because, I just feel like you haven't met the right guy yet, and do you think I'm attractive?
He hitting on you.
Have you ever had sex with a guy? And I was like, no. And he was like, well, I think you should try it. I have a big, I would
Oh, okay. All right. Now. I get you trying to talk to Shawty, but when you start talking about your tanga, and when you start, now you are being aggressive, I agree, that was a little bit too much.
Strike me down right now if I'm lying. Like, all this shit, and like, I'm shook because I'm like, the way you portray yourself on TV is totally different than the jackass you are in person. I'm over here mind blown. He was just like pushing and pushing and pushing. And just kept saying, like, I don't feel like you're a lesbian. I feel like you need to reevaluate, and I'm the person you should do it with. Just, like, anything you could possibly say to make someone extremely uncomfortable. Let me move this little mirror right here. Anything you could possibly say. At this point, I was just like, you really just sat here for 2 hours and picked apart my sexuality. You do all these things to make me feel uncomfortable, and nobody's around. Like, I was assigned a producer while we were, in another, like, going to Houston and to watch over me in Houston and stuff. And I'm just like, why am I stuck with this guy? Like, nobody knows, the stuff he's saying. We go on the airplane. We don't sit together on the airplane. I sat with John, so that was cool. We, it was an easy flight, 3 hours. It was cool. So we land in Houston. We get to the airport. Jack gets into it with somebody. So they put me, mind you, it's like 10 of us. It was anywhere from 10 to 13 people, a part of the crew at this time. They put me, Jack, John, and one cameraman in a van because the guy had called security. So they put us in a van and sent us to the hotel right away. Mind you, it's like 1:30 in the morning. So we have to be up at like 6 a.m. to film. So everybody's just trying to get to sleep and figure out the hotel situation, get our room keys and all that good stuff. So we get there and the lady gives us a stack of keys. I got my key and it was like room 422, and Jack was like, mind you, it was just me, Jack, John, and the camera guy. The rest of the crew hadn't arrived yet. So we're in the lobby and Jack goes, hey, what room are you in? I was like, oh, I'm in room 22. And I was like, I'm in room 422. And he was like, oh, like, what a coincidence, me too. I mean, if you don't mind.
So Jack, she's calling him Jack. So Jack is in the same room with her. Yes, I would be very uncomfortable with that, especially if you're on the plane telling me about your tita dita and telling me that, the sizage of it. Of course, I'm going to be uncomfortable with that. So there's no way in hell I would have been in a room with somebody that I'm not comfortable with like that. I'm sorry. Put me in another room, I'll sleep in the damn lobby. There's no way in hell I'm going to sleep in a room with somebody, in the same room as a person that's constantly trying to hit on me. So, absolutely not.
And I was just like, I was who was bullshitting. So I was like, like, no, seriously, like, what room are you in? And he was just like, I'm in room 422. I asked him 2 more times. He was like, I'm in room 422. And I was just like, oh shit, like, it must have really been a mix-up. So then he goes, no, I'm just joking. I'm in room 410, but I can be in room 422. Or he said 409, actually, because I think he ended up switching rooms that night. It was one or the other, but these are the legit room numbers. I'm not joking. I don't need to make that up, like, whatever. But when he said that, I was just like, I didn't know what to say, because I was just like, oh my God, like, you just aren't going to stop. So then we were talking about how he got into it with the guy at the airport, and I'm just like, chill, like, you have an anger problem. And he's like, yeah, I just need somebody to tame it and blah, blah. And I'm just like, here we go again. Like, I could even have a conversation with you and try to be your friend. Like, it was getting to the point to where it was so excessive that it was annoying as shit. So then the crew gets there and everybody's like getting their keys and sorting out their stuff or whatever. And my producer goes, hey, you can, hi, baby. It's my puppy, you guys. So my producer goes, hey, if you have your room key, you can head up because you have to be up early. Like, it's fine. Like, you can head up. And I was like, okay. And then Jack comes up to me and he whispers, he goes, after they bring your luggage upstairs, up to your room, call me and we can hang out. He was like, are you down to hang out? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I didn't know, like, I don't know. I thought we were all going to hang out. There was a bar. Everybody was talking about the bar in the hotel, so I didn't know.
Okay, so I see. I don't know why I was doing that as dramatic, but I can see where he's being uncomfortably forceful. I can see where she is trying to be nice, but it's coming off as she's not necessarily not, well, she's a little bit, no, she's not really naive. She's just trying to be nice. And she's trying to just kind of like keep things under the radar. I know a lot of people that do that. Hell, I'm one of them. That'll just be somebody saying some shit and I have my laugh. I'll be like, yeah. And I'll do some shit like that. But it's kind of like, okay, stop now. You're annoying me. Like, you're being weird. Just stop. So I'm okay. I'm listening to you, girl. I'm listening to you.
What we were gonna do, I didn't know what hanging out consisted of, but I knew, like, you know, I thought we were probably gonna go to the bar or whatever, because on the airplane, they let me get wasted. Like, I was damn near drunk.
Bad idea.
When we got to.
She said she was damn near drunk when she got to Houston. Bad idea. You're already around someone that you are not comfortable with. Why would you get liquor involved and lose your control over yourself? It would be very easy for him to take advantage of you if you're just wasted. Like, why would you get wasted around somebody you're not comfortable with? I got to side eye that one.
Houston, because they let me drink on the airplane. I didn't think they were going to let me because they were, like, responsible for me at the time. I know I was grown, but you guys are technically responsible for me. So I didn't think they were going to let me drink, but they let me drink. So I was like, all right, whatever. And so I thought we were going to drink some more. Clearly, they get lit. I go to my room, and they bring my bags, and I call him, and I call him, and I go, hey, like, they brought my bags. And he goes, okay, I'm going to come over. And I was like, okay. So he comes in, and he's like, oh, we can hang out in here. And I was like, okay. Mind you, at this point, it's like almost 3 a.m. And so my room had 2 beds. So I was on one bed, and he was on another bed. And we were watching, what do you know? Take a wild guess. So
What?
We were just watching TV, and then I'm like on my phone, and I post a picture on Instagram, and with like a really with a caption, because I write poetry.
So wait, she said we were watching, what do you know, take a guess. Either you were watching Catfish or you were watching porn. And if you were watching porn, it seems like you're going along with it. I get trying to be very nice or whatever, but at this point, you're entertaining it. Because why would you allow, okay, he came over to your room, he didn't have to be there. You say that you're hanging out. When you thought that y'all were going to be hanging out somewhere else, and then he said, no, we can hang out in your room, then you could have stopped that right there and said, no, I'm good. We don't got to hang out. I'm good. Boy, I'm sleeping anyway. You know, you could have stopped it right there, but you didn't. You let him come over, and then you say, we were watching, take a wild guess what we were watching. So we were watching TV. Okay, tell me what you were watching. Was it porn or was it Catfish? Because other than that, I don't know what the hell was popping back then. And if you were watching porn, then why would you, it seems like at first, it seems like, okay, yeah, he's being forceful, he's being very uncomfortable. But then at this point, it seems like you're going along with it. So you're confusing the hell out of this guy. Either you're feeling him or you're not. And yes, you kept telling him that you were lesbian. But I mean, what the hell does that even really mean? Because a lot of people become bisexual like overnight. So it's like, again, yeah, you're on your phone and you're browsing, whatever, but you still allowed it to happen. You had control over the situation. He shouldn't have came into your room if you felt that type of way. So I'm sorry. I'm side-eyeing you like a mother. I'm sorry.
It's like, oh, like, you know, your poetry's really dope, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, thank you. And we were just talking about that, and I felt like we were having like a cool conversation, and he wasn't being a damn weirdo, you know? So then it's like a long pause, and then a few minutes later he goes, do you want to smoke? And I was like, no, I don't smoke. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, you can smoke, like in here, I don't care. And he was just like, no, I was just seeing if you smoked or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. Then he goes, do you want to cuddle? And I was like,
all right, so guys, that's part 1. Honestly, I got the video, secured the bag. So, secure the footage. So, if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this, I'll do a part 2. But she says on here, she says 500 likes for part 2. Why do you need 500 likes for part 2? And then you start this off by saying that it could help someone else. What could? It seemed like from what you just told me that you were with a dude who just so happened to be the host of a TV show that you were participating in. It seems like y'all went y'all were on a plane. He was saying a little stuff, shooting the shit. It seems like if I was uncomfortable, but you probably didn't show that you were uncomfortable because he kept doing it. And so then it seems like y'all go over to the room where y'all supposed to hang out, but then oh, wait. Let's not forget that you were wasted. So you got wasted while you were on the plane or whatever. So then you go into the room. Y'all were supposed to be hanging out again. And then you thought y'all were supposed to be going somewhere. But then y'all didn't go anywhere. Y'all just stayed in your room. And you, instead of telling him, no, it's not going to be in my room. I'm not. You didn't even have to say I'm not comfortable with that. You could have just said, no, it's good. It's all right. I'm tired anyway. I'll go ahead and head in. Instead of you saying that, you said, okay. So then he goes to the room. You insinuate that we should know what y'all were watching. So I'm going to assume it was porn because it surely wasn't Catfish that you were watching. I mean, I don't know. You should have told us what you were watching. I mean, this is the truth, right? So then you talk about that. And then you go into the fact that he said, do you smoke? And then you said, no, I don't smoke. Oh, that's a common question. And then it goes on to where it says, do you want to cuddle? And you ask us if we get 500 likes that you tell the rest. And of course you got 500 likes. Let's go see. Let's go see if Miss Ayissha Morgan got 500 likes for the part 2 video.
There you go.
Yep, she got 720. So she got the likes. And then you released another video. So now MTV has taken this man's show down because they're trying to allow him time to clear the accusations, because a lot of people are taking accusations like this seriously these days. And it bothers me that because this is being taken so serious, the people that are truly victims, they're getting the justice, but it's being watered down with all of these people that are making so many different accusations. It's kind of like you gotta weave through and filter out the real ones versus the ones that are just trying to get clout. As it seemed here, because let me tell you, if I go back to her channel, right, and I'm looking at her channel, she released her story time of her catfish experience 3 months ago. That one got 119,000 views. And then she did a story time. She cheated. I ended up being the side chick. She only got 2,000 views on that one. Then she did a story time. She had shit stains in her panties. Ew. That one got 2,000 views. And then she does the truth about the show part 1. That one gets 77,000 views. Then she dropped part 2 2 days later. Okay, remember that's after she asked y'all for 500 views. Or 500 likes. I'm sorry, I keep getting it twisted, but you can follow me, camera. You can follow me. Okay, so then she drops part 2, and then that one gets 33,000 views, and this is only day 2, and I'm viewing it, so I gave her 1 view. So let me tell you something. It seems to me, and this is a fairly new channel, it seems to me like the majority of your views, I don't know. You know, I'm a little slow, didn't do good in math, okay? But it seems to me, by looking at the big numbers versus the small ones, that you get more exposure. You're getting more views when you do videos based off of Catfish. So I can see how this landed in the hands at B, and how MTV is like, no, we can't promote that, because it's too much going on right now dealing with the Me Too movement and these men that are raping these women or that are sexually assaulting these women and are having voices. So much of that going on. So they can't sit on it. They have to take it serious. So now you're messing with this man's bag. Anyway, y'all, so just let me know down below if y'all want me to do a part 2. I'm going to start asking y'all, because I'm not going to just be releasing videos just for the hell of it. Today I had time. Okay, I was off today, so I had time to go ahead and do this one. So let me know down below if you want me to review her part 2. Don't worry if she takes it down, because I already got that secured, and we can go ahead and react to her part 2. All right, as always, don't forget to get into the comments down below. Tell me what you think about this situation, honey. Like this video if you like. I don't like doing that. I'm gonna stop doing that. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you are new here with the bell so that you're notified every time that I release. And until next time, Bye.
Yeah, low key and maybe high key. I been peeped that you like.